Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show of shows, the talk of talks, the community smoke sesh happening right here, right now. Highly motivated. So, welcome everybody to the most awesome of awesome smoke sessions. So, tonight's important because tonight is tea. Tonight, we are all going to be chilling it. We're all going to be chilling it. The words aren't even working right yet. Welcome one and all to Highly Motivated. And tonight we're doing high tea. Tonight we are going to be drinking a little bit of Moonlit Brew. This is one of the teas available on Oregonji.com. Definitely got to check it out. This is a gorgeous evening time blend. It has chamomile, has ashwagandha, damanya, has a bunch of different beautiful things in here, really that activate together and do gorgeous things. So tonight is our smoke sesh, but it is also our high tea with Oregonji. I'm Oregonji, and we're having high tea. So I'm going to use my owl cup. I'm taking this big, beautiful bag of Moonlit Brew. Moonlit Brew available on Oregonji.com. Dropping it right in. I've got honey, by the way. I don't know if you can see. There's lots of honey at the bottom. The honey I'm using is Nate's 100% Florida raw unfiltered honey. You want to go with local honey. Local honey is going to be great because it's going to help you with your allergies. It's going to help with those seasonal changes that keep happening. So we're here. We're live. We're on Highly Motivated. And we are excited. This is Sunday, the end of the week, the beginning of the week. Sunday is everything. So before delaying any more, we got a few doinks to smoke, a doink, and another doink. We have three great doinks, a combination of Parmesan, blackberry, pomegranate, and rainbow bells. So that, and also a little bit of mule fuel thrown in there. So tonight we're doing a bit of a combination. All right. And we are working towards just the right music, just the right vibe. Oh, there we go. Okay. This sounds like it might be a little bit more our speed. You'll notice I got some really cool shirts behind me. So it's okay to smoke weed. Cannabis is medicine. And then weed works. These all came from Rob Harmon over at Marijuana Express MD. So Marijuana Express MD, Veterans Cannabis Care, they've got that going on in Orlando. Definitely got to check them out. The first Tuesday of every month or the last Tuesday of every month, they do free cannabis cards for veterans. So they pay for their medical cannabis cards. They pay for their state fees. I think that's absolutely awesome. So just saying thank you to Marijuana Express MD and Rob Harmon for offering that for our veterans, doing that on a regular basis to give back to that community. So I think that's incredible. So that's why I've got the shirts behind me. I love the sayings. Cannabis is medicine. I did an article recently where I talked about all cannabis use being holistic, even though our mindset might not be mentally pointed towards, oh, this is medicine, but it is. You are holistically working on your mind, working on your body, working on your soul, the whole mind-body-soul connection. So tonight, no expectations, no topics, but we do. We have a few topics. I promised on Friday that on Sunday, I'm going to talk about the Israeli colonel, the guy who used to head up the Israeli space military security police. And it's going to be really exciting when you learn some of this information. You learn things that you just don't know. And that's what we're here to do. We're here to talk about different things on Highly Motivated. So I'm just kind of getting the groove for the show, getting into it. I just ran back into the house. I was at a pizza party. Wait, I'm just going to start steeping the tea. That's good. That is good. There's hibiscus in here. Look how big and thick and chunky this tea is. This tea bag can make easily 2 teas. I mean, it's a big cup. I'm using the owl cup because I feel like it's bringing knowledge and wisdom to tonight's show. Lots of honey in there. I'm using Nate's 100% pure Florida raw and unfiltered honey. I've got my tea kettle here. So let's go ahead and get that working. Lots of honey already in there, and I'm gonna let the tea steep for like 8 minutes. Pouring a nice healthy amount. A nice healthy amount in there. That's beautiful. Okay. So the tea is steeping, and it's going to steep for like 8 minutes. And that's exciting. But you don't want to do it too much more than 8 minutes. Why? Because then you start to produce tannins. And that can give you headaches, make you nauseous. Do the opposite of what you're looking for the tea to do. So the tea's nice and hot. We're going to let it steep with this gigantic tea bag. Look at that. Look at those gorgeous pieces in there. There's like butterfly pea, hibiscus, damania, ashwagandha, chamomile. Beautiful things. So I'm really excited. So tonight, Sunday Smoke Sesh, we're having tea. High tea with Oregonji. The reason I like saying it like that, because recently we started doing educational pop-ups at doctor's offices, at events, at flea markets, you name it. And what we do, we set up a tea party. So we're just sitting there having tea, talking about the combination of cannabis and tea, talking about the combination of tea, cannabis, good health, making good, smart choices, changing one small thing and how that changes huge things all around you. So while this tea is steeping, I'm going to go ahead and light up the rainbow belts. I've got a few different things here. I've got rainbow belts. I've got some Parmesan. I've got a little bit of mule fuel. Actually, one of those are a combination of Parmesan and mule fuel. And these are different strains of cannabis. One of the things we might talk about tonight, we've got a lot of micro topics. So I've really been enjoying coming to the show with no topics. But I come to the show with micro topics. Welcome, Nick. How are you? Welcome to the show. It's good to have you here. You like the blazer? Listen, I'm loving the blazer. This blazer is like my smoking jacket. It's velvety, you know, it's really smooth, but I'm only wearing it because I'm cold. That's it. It dresses up everything I wear. Anything I wear with this, it dresses things up. Okay, let me get the rainbow belts, which is an indica. I'm not normally an indica guy, but it smells really good. And it was sticky, icky, gorgeous colors, nice perps. So we'll get things going. Oh, I got a haircut. I did. I had to trim up a bit. I wanted to look nice and fancy for everybody. But definitely welcome one and all to the Sunday Smoke Sesh. And that's what this is. This is an opportunity to get together with community. This right here is an opportunity for us all just to relax, just to chit chat, just to smoky tokey a little bit, and just to talk. Too short on top. Hope I didn't tip. I did it myself. This was me. This is me with a shaver at a number 2, and I'm just, but it's only short like today. It'll grow out by tomorrow. It'll already be grown out. I didn't tip myself. I should have tipped me. I had to shave up the beard today. It was starting to get a little bit long, so I had to cut this down a little bit. And then the hair, I was like, well, I got to do the hair. But I do it myself. Angie helped. She got what I couldn't reach in the back. But no, by tomorrow, this will be grown out. So tonight, one of the things we're going to talk about, not yet, but we'll start talking about it in a second. We're going to talk about this individual, Haim Eshed, or Eshed. Haim Eshed, back in December 2020, this guy, I don't have, wait. Nick's like, I don't have to pay $30 for a haircut. No, Nick. I go and buy myself the shaver. And let me see. Are you going to rug me? Am I going to rug you? What does that mean? It sounds dirty. But no, I don't have to pay $30 for a haircut because I do it myself. I bought a $12 razor. I get the number 2 fitting, and it's number 2 everywhere. Everywhere except for the back. It's easy. So we've got Rhino Man. What's up, Rhino Man 1123? Welcome to the show. And I've got Little Panzer. Welcome, Little Panzer. What's up, Grandpa? Grandpa? I'll take it. Who gives a shit? I don't care what people call me. I enjoy it. And don't rug you. Don't rug me. What's the rugging? What is this shit? But hey, buddy, your stream was so amazing. To watch your next stream, add me on Discord. I definitely will add you. We got goodness. We got Deftones lover. Nick is here. Nick Grayson. Nick, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so glad all of you are here. This is the Sunday Smoke Sesh. And if you've never been here before, no expectations, no topics, just this. Community getting together and, just talking about current events, chit-chatting about the energy of the week. And the energy of this week has been wild. This weekend's been on fire. The reason my brain, I'm not even into the show yet. It takes me like 20 minutes. You found me on a meme coin. Wouldn't that be awesome? Wait, let me see if it's ready yet. Oh, just about 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes. We're steeping the tea. Oh, shit. Got water everywhere. So we're going to be steeping this for 3 more minutes. 3 more minutes in the Giant Owl. We're drinking midnight brew. What am I drinking? Ha! Moonlit brew. So this is a nighttime tea that I'm drinking right now. Moonlit brew, incredibly delicious. I put it in backwards. That wasn't very smart. Okay, so we're here, highly motivated, having a little smoky, talky. And I'm ecstatic to have all of you here on the show today. Sunday, on the Sunday Smoke Sesh, I'm highly motivated. What we do today is tea. We talk about tea, we drink tea, we touch on certain topics. Like today, we're going to be talking about micro topics. And the first micro topic that we're going to jump into here, let me jump into it. Let me give you the quick idea of what we're going to be talking about. I'm just waiting for the tea to be ready. I'm so excited about this tea so you don't want to steep your tea longer than like 8 minutes. You do it longer than 8 minutes, you're going to start create tannins. See, you got Nick over here. It's tea time. That's what I like. Sunday tea time. Exciting. It is warm in here. Wait, let me just take this off because it's cold outside. Outside is freezing. But in this room is like a sauna. It's got to be because of the lighting. I've got this nuclear light on me right now. It's like nuclear. And then I've got this grow lights all over the place. So it's a botanical jungle because we brought all the plants inside because it's cold outside. Cold. Here in Florida, if it gets under 70 degrees, we're cold. It's just the truth. Smoking a little bit of Rainbow Belts, and it is nice. It's an indica, but it's a very smooth indica. It's a very easy smoke. So the tea is still going. I'm super excited about that. I think I'm going to go ahead and take it out. How's the color? Oh, it looks nice. So one of the reasons we like to have tea on Sunday, I have tea throughout the week. I like to do 1 or 2 teas a week at least. I do the Belly Bliss. I do the Blue Zen Brew during the afternoon. I do the Golden Green, which is a lovely green tea. But this one right here is a little different. There's no caffeine, but there is ashwagandha and there is damanya. And these promote beautiful dreams, beautiful sleep, but also they give you great clarity of mind. And also the tea bag I'm using is a cotton tea bag. Why am I using cotton? Because if you don't use that, you don't know how your tea bags are made. And they can be made from plastics. So then you're gonna start steeping your tea and getting microplastics in your tea, which again, is not very organic or very healthy. So everything my tea does, it's organic, it's healthy, it's almost like magic in a tea bag. See, you see that big, juicy, thick, gorgeous material inside of that? Normally when you're doing tea, it's not beautiful like that. It's a flat tea bag, it's dusty, it's old. You don't know how long it's been there. This is chunky ingredients. That's how you want to have tea. Okay, I've steeped it long enough. Let me take it out. Okay, just do a little squeeze. Excellent. I'll put that over here. Superb. All right, let's try some tea. It's probably really hot. It's not bad. That's actually pretty good. It's light. I probably need to put a lot more honey in there, or I need to mix it around. I'm looking for something to do mixy with. Here we go. I can use this. I'm sure it's already been mixed pretty well. I have to clean this later. All right, Sunday Smoke Sesh. And again, thank you for hanging out with me today. I'm highly motivated. We are coming to you live from TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. So tonight, we're coming at you from 5 different places live at the same time. Actually, wait. I always forget. Normally starting off live, I've got to go to the Facebook immediately, and I have to change the settings. Because if I don't change the settings, nobody can see it. Here we go. All right, crazy thing. Just change the settings. So now on Facebook, we should be totally live and public. Yes, we are. Okay. Well, groovy. There we go. Okay. Now, 15 minutes in, we're going to start chit-chatting a little bit about the first topic. Let me get more honey in this. I like a lot of honey. I like things sweet. That made the difference. That's much better. Wow, that's nice. See, I'm using 100% pure Florida raw unfiltered honey. You don't want filtered honey. You want the natural shit. You want it local so it can help with your allergies and other issues. I think it's crazy. I'm sweating. In this room, it's so hot. But outside, it's freezing right now. And I imagine it's cold for a lot of people. I mean, it's wintertime. Obviously cold. So let me see. We've got Nick over here at tea time. That's right, Nick. And that is a delicious tea. Very relaxing. Same with this indica that I'm smoking. This is Rain Belts. It's very smooth. It's like smooth in the sense that I don't really feel an entourage yet. I don't really feel as though it's relaxing me in any way, but it's just a nice smoke to smoke sometimes. Okay, let me get to the topics on hand. I do want to mention Hanukkah and Christmas are going to be on Wednesday. Starting this Wednesday on the 26th, it's Hanukkah and Christmas starting at the same time. The same day, 2 holidays are starting. So I have a show on Wednesday. This Wednesday, I'm going to have a show. This Wednesday, we are going to do a Christmas Hanukkah special. I'm down for that. I'm going to write that down so I don't forget. We're going to do a Christmas and Hanukkah special. Maybe we'll even light the candles. Hold on. I'm loving this shit. I'm loving it. Light the candles on the show. So we will light the first candle of Hanukkah on the show live. I think that's exciting. Also, we're going to be celebrating Christmas with everybody on the show, as well as Kwanzaa and any other holidays that stem from Mother Earth pagan religions. So, okay. I keep letting this thing go out. I talk too much. Okay. Much better. So here we are. We got some good music, good smoke, good people, good community. And Wednesday, we're going to do a Hanukkah Christmas special smoke session. Because Hanukkah and Christmas, for like the first time, the first time that I can remember, they are starting on the same day. So I think that has some symbology. I think that's, that means something. Okay. That is delicious. And that is the moonlit brew that I'm drinking. Okay. So we're doing high tea right now. Sunday smoke sesh. We're having high tea. Here's what's more exciting though. I've been doing a high tea at doctors' offices throughout the week, and I wanted to let you know about it. So every time I'm going to be at a specific location, I'm going to let you know. And if you're local, you should come. Get your medical card, have high tea with Oregonji, try some of our special blends, and learn a little bit about cannabis and the combination of cannabis. Not just smoking a joint and getting high. It is so much more and so much deeper than that these days. And I tell you, I try not to be too serious in the show until at least an hour in. But I'm holding myself back because there's so much to talk about, especially with the topic that I brought up on Friday. So on Friday, I was talking about Haim Eshed, the former head of Israel's space security force. And the reason this is such a big deal, hey, Christopher, welcome to the show. The reason this is such a big deal is what this guy said. So, oh, it's so hot in here. What? I'll regulate in a little while, be fine. So the reason this is such a big deal is Haim Eshed, or Eshed, he was the former head of Israel's space security program. He made big headlines by claiming that extraterrestrial beings have been in contact with Earth for years. So Eshed, who led Israel's space security efforts for nearly 3 decades, that's 30 years. This guy led a very high position, very revered position, very important position that knows a lot of what's going on for 30 years. And you're going to tell me this guy doesn't know what the hell he's talking about? Okay. So he made big headlines when he came out and said extraterrestrial beings have been in contact with us. So he was in charge of the Space Security Force for Israel for 3 decades. He basically said that the Galactic Federation has been collaborating with the United States and Israeli governments, but has chosen to keep its existence confidential to prevent mass hysteria. And when he came out talking about this because Trump was supposed to come out with disclosure. Now, the big deal, and the reason I bring this up right now, is because of all of the hearings, the congressional hearings that have been going on with disclosure from very high-ranking military officials, former black ops officials, dark programs, whatever you want to call them. This is huge. These people are coming out with information that is the real deal. And they're doing it in front of Congress. They're doing it under oath. So where I get excited and where I get, wow, what's going on? This guy, Haim Eshed, my mom knew him. I met him as a younger kid. I was much younger. I mean, I met him many, many moons ago at his house on the beach with mass amounts of security patrol. It was wild. Not just for him, but for the apartment complex that we were at. Really weird. I think we were like a military base. So I think I was inside of a military base. We went to meet him for like tea and coffee or coffee and cookies. That's how Israelis do it. Come for cafe, no cafe. So we went for coffee, and I remember meeting this guy. And anybody who ever spoke of him like he was the salt of the earth. Like, this guy doesn't lie. This guy you can trust no matter what. This is the strong individual that is always going to have your back. Boom, 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 boom. So when this guy comes out and says, there's a galactic federation, holy shit, there's a galactic federation. Trump was supposed to come out with this. He was supposed to say what's actually happening. So there's more. There's more, and I'm still sugarcoating it and not giving you the real meat and potatoes yet. See, while it's amazing, yep, there was also a Canadian administrator that also claimed the same. Yes, actually, I'm going to talk about him tonight as well. We are not alone in the cosmos. We are not. And not just not alone as in there's microbial life on Mars or living under the surface, like we talked on the last show. No, we are talking about beings so intelligent, so much more advanced than us. So why are they Okay, so let me continue. Okay, so in Eshed's disclosure, the key points really are the Galactic Federation. He described an alliance of advanced extraterrestrial civilizations that have been observing and communicating with humanity. I mean, to me, that's shocking. Secret agreements. Now, this is the one that throws me initially for a loop. So, according to Eshed, the U.S. government, in partnership with the Galactic Federation, has been conducting undisclosed experiments and research, including a secret underground base on Mars, that is staffed by workers from around the world. American astronauts, extraterrestrial representatives, and this is under the surface of Mars. So if this is already going on, I mean, that's a huge claim from an individual that I don't think is crazy. These are huge claims from an individual that I feel like he has nothing to lose. And he's gained nothing from this. He doesn't want anything. He doesn't want a book deal. He doesn't want a fucking movie. He doesn't want a TV show. He goes, look, this is what's going on. Now, believe me, don't believe me. I don't give a shit. This is what's happening. I couldn't say it before. It was my job. It's not my job, so I'm going to let you know everything. You see, a galactic federation has been waiting for humans to reach a stage where we will understand what space and spaceships are. Chaim Eshad said, look at this. He did. He said that they are delayed disclosure. You know, it's like, Chris is reading my mind. I got to get Chris on the show. So Eshad claimed that the Galactic Federation believes humanity is not yet ready for full disclosure, fearing that revealing their existence prematurely could lead to widespread panic and societal disruption. I think we are numb to this stuff. We don't react. Look, there's disclosure going on right now with congressional hearings. And we're like, okay. There are 50 drones coming out of the ocean, much more advanced than anything we currently have as a country. And we're like, fucking drones. Well, hey, Frank the Tank, welcome to the show. Talk about aliens. Frank's here. No, flashing lights and medical marijuana is a hell of a combination. It is. You are absolutely right. So Eshad, Frank's over here, flashing lights. Listen, Frank has got the most amazing light show I've ever seen. I'm gonna go see it in person soon. I'm dragging the whole family out that way. We're descending upon you like a tribe of people. It's gonna be amazing. So he's got a huge light show. So of course, he's out there smoking a joint. Some really good shit I was reading earlier. He got really good stuff as a president. He's going to be out there. That's why he does the lights. He's just like, I love this. It's so much fun. So the reason Chaim Eshad came out is that Donald Trump was supposed to come out with disclosure. And he didn't because why? Why? Look, this is such a big deal. This is such a big thing. I banged an alien once. She no longer needs her green card. Oh, look at you, Mr. Funny. That's actually very funny. That's pretty good. That's pretty good, Frank. That's a good joke. Sorry, too soon. No, it's okay. It's soon enough. So Donald Trump's awareness. Eshad alleged that the former U.S. president was aware of these extraterrestrial interactions and was on the verge of revealing their existence, but was advised against it by the Federation to avoid mass hysteria. There's a lot. There's a lot there. There's a lot there, and I think, music got kind of spacey. I like that shit. I like when it goes spacey. So why didn't he come out? Why did the Federation stop him last minute? And then why now are they allowing so many pictures, so many sightings, unstealthed, hearings of people coming out from the governments? I mean, is this disclosure? Is this to desensitize us? I feel like at this point, we are already desensitized. It's like, okay, there's aliens. I knew it. I knew we're not alone. I know we're not the only species in these entire universe, galaxy of just us. No, the whole universe is made of life. We are made of stars. So, Chaim Eshad is a respected figure in the field of aerospace. I want to let you know who this guy is. He's not some schmuck or some putz or some guy that's saying, hey, there's the Galactic Federation out there, and aliens are coming for us. He's not some guy that just came out of nowhere. When I call somebody or something a salt of the earth human, a salt of the earth person, this is a person that doesn't lie. It's a person who's worked, with their hands, with everything. They've worked hard in their life to get where they are, and they're trusted, and they're real, and they're respectable, and you can trust them with your life. That's a salt of the earth person. See, Pompeo didn't want the truth, but the Space Force was created. It's created for a reason, because there's something going on. Actually sitting out here in the cut, hiding while others are enjoying the light show. But you enjoy them enjoying it, and that's the magic of it. So Chaim Ashad is a respected figure in the field of aerospace, having served as the head of Israel's space security program and holding a doctorate in aeronautical engineering. He's not a dummy. This is not some fly-by-night guy. This is a smart motherfucker. Of course, it's intuition that the cosmos is a vast ocean of civilization, space whales, space jellyfish, that's true. Other weird things. Mainstream physics went dark at some point, like a dark age of no learning. Yes, you are absolutely right. It's like what, we stopped inventing or discovering shit in the early 90s, late 80s. It's like they stopped telling us things. Absolutely hate the attention. I hide from it. I enjoy letting others see it. You hate the attention for you, but you enjoy seeing the smiles and the energy of those people. You do it for yourself to see it, but you're also doing it because you want the aliens to see it from space. The aliens can see Frank's light show at his house from space. That's what he likes. He's sending out frequencies right now. No, he loves it. He loves the people. He loves the energy of people. He just doesn't want them to put him up on a chair and hold him up on high and be like, "You, sir, you have done it. You are amazing." And he'd be out there with like the queen. Just, thank you. You're doing a great job, Frank. And I just want to let you know that you do this for you. You do it for the people. You're doing it for the community. And that means a lot. And that's awesome sauce. Let me see. Miguel, welcome to the show. Let me see. I agree that the wider community has become numb, but also ignorant to the facts being presented. I live in Philadelphia. I've been seeing these drones for months. It's now getting attention because the government can't hide it anymore. They can't hide it. They can't explain it. $1 trillion a year. What is this shit? $1 trillion a year, and they can't tell us what these drones are. They know they move at least 40 miles an hour faster than our technology. They are able to go underwater and disappear. Holy shit. Look, we haven't mapped our own oceans. We haven't mapped our own planet. I think a lot of our planet and people and scientists need to get together and map some shit here before we worry about things anywhere else. So the guy that we're talking about, Chaim Ashad, the reason, again, he holds a doctorate in aeronautical engineering. That's a smart motherfucker. He knows what's happening. So he's telling us this because they didn't come out. They didn't tell us. And he feels we as people, we deserve. So wait, now, Miguel, we're going to talk about the drones again today too. This is getting wild because we're seeing them here in Florida. You're seeing them in Philadelphia. We're seeing them in Baltimore. The drones have been noticed now in Cincinnati, all over the globe. They're in China. These same drones are being spotted in the UK. Specifically in Philly. In New Jersey. Wow. The amount of sightings and pictures. And when you get close up on this, you see that energy orb around it, right? That right there has been hypothesized. If this is an alien craft, the only way that it can move the way it moves without killing everybody inside the craft or traveling at hyperspeed or light speed is to be protected by an energetic bubble where space and time is different. It's like it's two different environments. So, hey man, do scream on YouTube also. Facebook never alerts me when you scream. Never. I only see my scream. Really? See, that's ridiculous. It's ridiculous because I think it's what I talk about. So YouTube, anytime I stream, now with Facebook, the only one that notifies, I think, is like Twitch, TikToker, and LinkedIn. LinkedIn, I know for sure. LinkedIn always notifies. But Facebook only starts once. I've got like, once I start the stream, I've got to go to Facebook. I've got to do like a little clicky on the privacy and put it to public, because it puts me to like totally private. Like, what the fuck is going on? Because it knows what I'm talking about. Same with the TikToker. TikToker like shoves me in a place that nobody sees me. I don't even know if I'm working on TikToker. I'm excited to find out. You know something? I'm gonna go look. I'm gonna look because am I live? Am I live today on the Taki Tick Ticks? And I'll tell you something. I don't think so, because I don't see shit. There you go. Okay, great. Nope. Whatever. I double checked. Am I smoking Space Cabbage OG number 5? No, just kidding. Have no idea the name, but tasty, new, and good. Tasty, new, and good. It could be Space Cabbage OG. This is Rainbow Belts. This is Blackberry Pomegranate. And this one is Parmesan Mule Fuel. A couple of combinations tonight. Some mixy-mixies. I like a little mixy-mixy. The two smells come together. If they feel good to me, they're going to smoke good to me. I will send you my TikTok link. I don't do enough on TikTok. I need to do more. Really, the main places that I am is LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. And YouTube only recently, because I'm trying to branch out, so to speak. If you weren't here and you didn't know, just letting everyone know, I will be doing my show live this Wednesday, by the way. Live 8 o'clock this Wednesday, Hanukkah and Christmas together. It'll be a special Christmas Hanukkah smoke sesh going on this Wednesday. Just letting you know about it. Okay. And again, everybody, welcome to Highly Motivated. This is the Sunday Smoke. I feel our show, because it's not my show. It's all of our show. It's not just me, it's all of you. And so for me, that's the more exciting side of it. You know, but it's not just me, it's everybody. So our show, I forgot what I was going to say about it, but our show. Let me see, Chris says, so LinkedIn seems to be working. And LinkedIn seems to be one of my main places because it notifies people and at least tells them that I have a show. This is a good tea. And tonight, Sunday, we have tea. So on Sunday, we're doing high tea. High tea with the Oregonji. That's me. And yeah, high tea. That's the smoke sesh tonight. So this tea doesn't have any cannabis in it, but it's the Moonlit Brew, and it is gorgeous. It's a very relaxing brew. So even if you don't have cannabis, the tea is capable of doing basically the same thing, just lesser. Like, you won't be as high. You'll just be lightly relaxed, and it really brings a mind-body balance. And that's what tea should be doing. And the tea bags, look, I just want to show you this thing. Tea bags, be very careful. These are made out of a cotton. If it's not made out of a cotton material or a cloth material, then it could be plastic. And if you're steeping the tea, then you're getting microplastics into your tea. That's crazy stuff. So watch out, because those who drink tea want to be healthier, want to be more conscious about what they're putting in their body. Right there at the tea bag, you need to be conscious. Tea bag. Parmesan, ooh, I picked up some at Sanctuary last month. See, he knows exactly where I got that. Goldflower was out of flower, and I went to Sanctuary as well. I got the Blackberry Pomegranate, the Rainbow Belts, the Parmesan. I got something else. I already smoked it, but let me see. Yeah, Goldflower was out of flower. Let me see, but I like to try it all. Sometimes you find hidden gems. Sometimes it's a waste of money. It's true. It's true. And the only reason I pick up Sanctuary, and I'll be honest, is the price. 3 for $48. You get 3 eighths for $48. That beats every sale out there. 3/8 of really decent flour here in Florida for $48. That's not bad. And they're smalls, but who gives a shit? If you're gonna smoke it, I don't care if it's a big bud or a tiny bud, you're gonna break it up just the same. And so many times, the small bud will have a better THC or protein, have a better terpene, have a better smell. But maybe because the buds are, I don't know why. But your bigger buds are not always the magic. The magic sometimes is in the small buds. And for that price, 3 for $48, I will pick that up whenever I'm out of bud. Blue cheese, purple train wreck. I got the purple train wreck the other day. Let me see. The unicorn meat is the best. Frank, I cannot believe you love that shit. Unicorn meat is the best. Look, it's like old school smell, old school taste, old school high. Best hybrid leaning sativa. Oh, less and small buds. That's right. Less stems, tiny buds. That unicorn meat. If you ever go to Sanctuary and they have unicorn meat flour, holy free holy. That's it. That's the shit. That's like the double shit. It's so much the shit that even though I don't do vapes, this is unicorn meat. So it's the rosin of unicorn meat. And I'm saving it for full spectrum unicorn meat right there. You see it? Yeah. So that's a 0.5 gram full spectrum unicorn meat. I don't do vapes, but I'm saving this. It's so crazy you're talking about it. I've got my unicorn meat right here. I've got my little vapey vapors. So I might have to break into this thing because I'm out. I have smoky smokes, and that's great, but I can't smoky smoke and go see doctors. They still judge you. They do and they don't. The whisker lickens, oh, delicious. I smelled that the other day. So anyways, unicorn meat, Sanctuary, that's one of those hidden gems. Unicorn meat at Sanctuary is a hidden gem. Holy free holy. Okay, I'm still smoking the rainbow belts. I can't keep it lit. And you know, it's so funny, a lot of people don't realize that it's all in the flavor. When it comes to cannabis, we never knew THC. Oh, you're the one who got me to start experiencing good cannabis. So thank you. Without searching for THC content. Because it's not about how high the THC is. It's that aroma, it's that terp, it's that taste. And that right there takes you. You're like, oh shit, I'm fucking high. I don't know how it happened. But it happened. I am. It's about the sticky icky in the bud. It's about eating it raw. And if you can eat it raw and it tastes good and it tastes herbal, like a tea, then you can smoke it. You can make a tea from it. I can't make a tea from everybody's flower because you will taste the fertilizers, the chemicals, the sprays, the additives, you name it. I don't want that. It's organics or nada. But no. So let me see. So now I'm starting to find the stuff that you like to do. Well, Sanctuary is one of those places it's about affordability and quality. And their quality is okay. It's okay for the price, unless you come across their unicorn meat. And then it's ridiculous. So good. INSA, I go to them only for chocolate. Only for their chocolates, because they have a chocolatier. A world-class Belgian chocolatier. I don't know if he's Belgian. He's probably from Texas or some shit. I don't know. But he's a chocolatier from what I hear. A chocolatier from what I hear. And their chocolate is divine. They have like a campfire chocolate or campfire s'mores. Oh, so good. I couldn't stop eating it. But then wait a second. Sanctuary also has a great deal on, and this is, by the way, if you're listening here in Florida, if you have a medical cannabis card, we're here in Florida. I have a medical cannabis card. And so I'm just talking quickly about the deals here in Florida, specifically to certain places. If you know me, you know my favorite is Gold Flower. I love the people. I love the company. I love the mindset. I love the flower. And their fucking concentrates are like phenomenal. So that being said, I still have to try other people. And everybody's got a few good, shut up, look, everybody's got a few good things here and there. You just got to look for them. You got to be ready for them. It's not everything. Like, I don't smoke Move flower. So Move, I don't smoke their flower. I'm not impressed. I've smoked it. It's just too costly for what I'm getting. Jungle Boys, they don't have a brand. They are the brand. And their flower is good. There's no denying it. Their flower is solid. It's delicious. But I mean, I put it head to head with Gold Flower. So if it's flower we're looking at, Jungle Boys and Gold Flower, boom, boom, or Gold Flower Jungle Boys. It's hard to differentiate between the two. Number 3, respectively, is the Flowery. I did hear, though, the Flowery just sold? What? The last mom and pop, can't talk. The last mom and pop operation here in Florida? I heard through the grapevine, a little birdie called me on the telephone and said, it's been sold. And then I haven't really been able to get a confirmation since. But I hear they've sold. But budget places, so I won't, there's certain places I will not smoke. And that's because of quality, because of their people, because of their company mindset. And so if you know me, you know who I love. But I have to try everybody because I love everybody. We're going to put the rainbow belts down because I just can't keep it lit. And it's kind of tiny now. I'm going to randomly grab one. Makes me smile inside, so it can't be too bad. Jungle Boys has started bringing good sale prices too. Flowery sold it. Really? Vario? Wait, the same people who own Move? Verano? No, not Verano. Looks like Verizon. I'm looking, the Flowery sold to Verizon. I'm like, Verizon's getting into the shit? Wow. So if you don't know, we're just chit-chatting about anything and everything, and that's what this show is. It's not one thing, it's everything at the same time. It's a smoke sesh. You don't go to a smoke sesh thinking you're going to talk about anything specifically. You're going to smoke. Well, we're smoking, and we will talk about everything. To be fair. Anyways, all right, we were talking about Chaim Eshad, the absolutely incredible, not allegations, incredible claims that he came out with. So let's jump back into it. Let's look at the skepticism. I mean, despite his reputable background, his claims have been met with skepticism due to the lack of corroborating evidence and the extraordinary nature of the assertions or assertions. Look, the revelation sparked significant media coverage back in 2020 and public interest contributing to ongoing discussions about the possibility of extraterrestrial life and the transparency of government information on this subject. Chaim Eshad, he is living a retired life, not giving a shit, not getting anything for having come out with this information that Trumpy was supposed to come out with. And there was even talk that even every presidency since, it's been a big push, and there hasn't been many since. So Biden was supposed to talk about it. Now Trump is getting back into office. Will he discuss disclosure? I mean, we are there. We've already seen so many things. So looking at his claims, I mean, explore the specifics of what Eshad's statements and the plausibility based on current scientific understanding and available evidence. Look at it. Look at the evidence of what's going on right now. Let's look at the drones. Sade, it's either Sade or Sade. I'm going to go with Sade, but I'm also going to go with Sade. But welcome to the show. And I apologize. I butcher every single name. I'm terrible. One, because I also can't read. And that's what I'm going to go with. That tea is becoming so amazing. As you about to drink it, it smells like magical. This one is the Moonlit Brew. Check it out on the website if you're interested. Okay. Ooh. But flavor-wise, there's no false flavors being put into this. Everything is natural. Everything is organic. Everything is hand-sourced, individually sourced. A lot of the items come from Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka is the home to the most exquisite, beautiful tea blends in the world. Just amazing. The black tea and the green tea both come from those regions. It's so cool. Okay, so some of the things that we need to look at is all of the factors that come together. Chaim Ashad came out with disclosure, came out with all of this. But who else has? Like, have there been other high-ranking officials? Have there been other, members of government? As Christopher said, in the Canadian government, somebody came out. What was it? It was David. No, wait. I cannot remember this guy. I know who you're talking about. Wasn't it a member of like the Canadian Parliament? I want to say it's a member of the Canadian Parliament that came out and was talking about disclosure. But within that time, there have been several high-ranking officials with advanced degrees and esteemed positions who have publicly disclosed information regarding unidentified aerial phenomena, UAP. Not UFO anymore, it's UAP, unidentified aerial phenomenon. The potential extraterrestrial encounters, and so some of the notable individuals. Let's talk David Grush. David Grush or Grush? David Grush was a decorated Afghanistan combat veteran and former U.S. Air Force intelligence officer. He served in the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, the NGA, and the National Reconnaissance Office, NRO, from 2019 to 2021. He was the NRO's representative to Unidentified Aerial Phenomenon Task Force. His claim alleged that the U.S. government maintains a highly secretive UFO retrieval program and possesses multiple spacecraft of non-human origin, as well as the remains of their pilots. Why would somebody like this, already having this kind of a high position, lie about claims like this? They don't get anything else. They get ridiculed. They don't get held up on high. They get ridiculed for coming out with the information. So, but he claims to have interviewed officials who indicated that individuals have been harmed to conceal these programs. In July 23 congressional hearings with Grush testified that the U.S. has retrieved non-human biological matter from UAP crash sites. That's serious information. This is deep. This is real. And this is happening. And this was at one of the congressional disclosures. Another guy, Luis Elizondo. So he was a former senior intelligence official who directed the Pentagon's Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program. It's a fucking mouthful. He holds a degree in microbiology and immunology from the University of Miami. His claims assert that the U.S. government has recovered objects and vehicles of unknown non-human origin, including biological specimens. He has described incidents where UAPs have interfered with military systems and exhibited capabilities beyond current human technology. Look how excited I get. I get so excited, I'm bouncing over my own words. Multiple different people corroborating the same information, slightly different, but not. All of them almost hinting at there being a government program intertwined with a galactic federation. It's like we're in Star Trek already. We're already in the future. I speak of it all the time. So, and then I want to mention, I'm going to mention it later. You know how I always talk about time shifting, reality shifting, and bouncing and shit like that. So, Dick Van Dyke, he's still alive. I'm just going to let that sit there for a moment. Now, I know some of you are going to be like, yeah, Oren, he's 99 years old. He's still alive. I remember back maybe 10 years, Dick Van Dyke passing away. Now, Dick Van Dyke, if you're listening to my show, I love you. You're amazing. You're an icon. You're a legend. And you're not dead. You're fucking alive in this reality. But maybe in that other reality that I was in, and if anybody else remembers it as I remember it, and I don't think it was even that long ago. I want to say maybe it was 5 years ago, 6 years ago. But because you're still alive, Dick Van Dyke, we love you. Okay. So we're looking at with Luis Elizondo. He has described incidents where UAPs have interfered with military systems. He has also mentioned witnessing a technological device removed from a military member after a UAP encounter. These are huge allegations, huge. And these are not allegations. They are saying these are fact. Fact. This is happening. Government programs. Look, the government lies to us. And then they'll tell us one little thing, what's going on behind their back. It's all distraction. It's all misdirection. I wish I could trust my government, but I can't. And us as individuals, as smart humans, should really be coming together to get the answers that our government doesn't give us. I mean, how much money do we give? Not just for the roads and the schools, but to the military budget. I love our military forces and they deserve it all, but they're not getting it all. Instead, these programs that are being funded in the billions, they're wasting our money, and they don't know how to stop these drones. The drones are outsmarting our government. I think it's time to defund some motherfuckers. I know it would create chaos if we defund, and I know essential services would suffer, but they wouldn't be defunded for long. Those are the services that immediately get emergency funding. Those are the services that basically have enough money to go until the government is got their shit together once again. Okay, let's keep going. Let's because I want to show that there are other people out there disclosing information, and these are people with serious backgrounds. Avi Loeb, he's a professor of science at Harvard University, specializing in astrophysics. He has authored numerous papers and books on astrophysics and cosmology. He claims and has suggested that certain interstellar objects, such as Oumuamua, which is the big space rock, that came in to our universe, our space. It was shot into our space from somewhere else with a trajectory. So he claims Oumuamua may be an artificial in origin, potentially representing extraterrestrial technology. He has advocated for scientific investigation into such objects to explore the possibility of extraterrestrial life. So this is an item that is currently revolving around our planet, in the universe, in our galaxy. Remember on Friday's show, we talked about the Black Knight satellite. This rock, very similar to the Black Knight satellite. Oumuamua, a big giant rock that is got a trajectory, that is moving like a ship, that's able to slow down and change where it's going. Wow. Wow. So maybe it's a satellite that's disguised because they don't think us humans smart. And look, rock in sky, no big deal. Okay, let's move on. Edgar Mitchell. Edgar Mitchell was a NASA astronaut and the 6th person to walk on the moon. He held a Doctor of Science degree in aeronautics and astrophysics, or astronautics, from the Massachusetts Institute of Technology, MIT. So a smart astronaut. Not just an astronaut, which is already smart, but super smart and astronaut. Rocket scientist, but better. Okay, so now his claims, so claim that extraterrestrial visitation to Earth has been ongoing and that governments have been covering up these encounters. He spoke about his beliefs in various interviews and correspondences, including communications with government officials. This guy holding incredible degrees from MIT, having been to the moon and walked on the moon, which I'm still kind of skeptical. Why could we walk on the moon then and now we can't even get something back? Like we haven't even been there before. But I'm sure we have. I'm not that much of a conspiracy theorist, except for the video doesn't look good. The video, I'm sure we were there on the moon, but not when we said we were. I think we made it to the moon after, but we wanted to beat the Russians, so we faked it in video. It's a possibility. The video looks like shit. It looks like it could have been faked. But I do believe we went to the moon at some point, after that point. This guy obviously did. He was the sixth person. And he's claiming some other very serious stuff. So that's Edgar Mitchell. And now I go back to Chaim Eshad, because the reason I want to go back to him, China is in the dark side of the moon. Yes, they are. They have a satellite there. They have a rover. I'm sure they've already been building a base over there. The dark side of the moon we never see, because again, it stays dark, always within the rotation and always what we're facing. So dark side of the moon, we are pretty sure that China already has a base and maybe even working on underground tunneling technology there to create even a bigger base. But I digress. So Chaim Eshad, his background, his direct background, is the former head of Israel's space security program and a retired brigadier general. He holds a doctorate in aeronautical engineering. Fucking smart. And a tough guy, a brigadier general. I mean, this guy fought like everybody. I mean, he's not just smart, he was a soldier. Now, his direct claims stated that extraterrestrial beings have been in contact with Earth for years, and that a galactic federation has been collaborating with the US and Israeli governments. He claimed that former US President Donald Trump was aware of these interactions and was on the verge of revealing them, but stopped right before he was going to do it. Now, these disclosures have contributed to ongoing discussions and debates regarding UAPs and the possibility of extraterrestrial life. I don't think it's a possibility. I think we are beyond possibility at this point. I don't know which one this is. It's not bad. It's not, oh, it's fantastic. Nah, it's all right. Look, if I was smoking a gold flower right now, halfway through the joint, I'd be already zoinked. But I'm not. I'm okay. I'm good. I'm relaxed. I'm relaxed. Sorry, I know that was a lot. But I'm still drinking the tea, even though it's cooling down. This is the Moonlit Brew. It's nice. It's relaxing. Chamomile. Chamomile smells and tastes delicious. And this one, I wish I could show it to you like this, but it's like a purpley blue color. If I were to squeeze lemon into it, it would change colors because of the butterfly pea, which is really neat because it has this also a sweetness to it, but very, very faint. But it's very original to that flower. Okay. So I think this is huge. I think disclosure is what's happening right now. I think we are desensitized through movies, through the news, through false news. The movies, I think, are really responsible because I think those directors know more. Like they're working as counter agents of the government. Steven Spielberg. Let me tell you something. Some of the shit this guy's come out with. When we see aliens now, we're not going to be that surprised. Jasmine smell. Is that right, Nick? Really? No. What kind of jasmine are you smelling? I have jasmine in the front garden. I have jasmine in the very, very back botanical garden. It's sweet. It's delicious smelling. I don't know what you're smelling. I do. I smell the jasmine all the time. I'm going to go smell it. I'm going to go, when we're done with the show. Oh, jasmine tea. I will smell some jasmine. Actually, you're probably right when it comes to jasmine tea, but the actual jasmine. So the jasmine flower is a beautiful, sweet floral smell that is just, oh, it's delicious. It beckons you. I mean, it creates a garden. Aroma is everything. Look, especially with cannabis. When I'm breaking up weed and I'm gonna roll a joint, that smell, that initial boom, that's what hits me. Heard something going on just to make sure everything's good. Okay. But that's the magic. It's aroma. Aroma starts everything. Aroma opens up those receptors in your brain, activates your senses, your wants. And I think that's where tea is such a big deal, because it does that deeper. It does it for your soul. Like this one, the nighttime blend, it's very relaxing. This is me relaxed. I'm very relaxed right now. But the morning blends are gorgeous. I love the caffeine. The black tea, great caffeine. The green tea, also a caffeine blend. So as you see tonight, we've been talking about some pretty awesome stuff. But I hope you're ready for this next part. This next part, so I just put an article out, like just. Now the article is available on my LinkedIn, my Facebook, and that's it. Oh, and Oregonji.com as well. So the article, we're talking about landrace strains and why they're so important. We're talking about their origins and where they came from. Like one of the crossed breeds of some of these original landrace OGs, like Blue Dream or A Beautiful Haze, these came from somewhere else. So I want to talk about it. I want to talk about, let's get back to our origins, our cannabis origins, our roots of cannabis, because we have forgotten how important it is the country of origin has to play. Afghanistan, Afghani. Where do you think it came from? Where do you think it got the name? These days, naming has gone crazy. But, let's talk about OG cannabis strains, the land races. I mean, these are the original unhybridized genetics that shaped everything that we smoke today. They weren't created in a lab. They were cultivated by nature over centuries in specific regions, adapting to the soil, climate, and sunlight. Sunlight is magic. Sunlight is going to bring cannabinoids into that plant that you cannot get just indoor. I mean, indoor grows are absolutely gorgeous and beautiful, but if you're looking at the medical benefit of cannabis in any way, you want full plant healing. And the sunlight, it gives a magic to that plant that you can't replicate. It's when we're not talking about lab created strains, we're talking about nature and Mother Earth created strains. And these things are specific to the regions. I mean, and the unique types of sunlight in different altitudes, elevations. I mean, look, in an age where hybrids dominate dispensary menus, and if you've been to a dispensary menu, many times they don't even want to call it sativa or indica. It's just everything's a hybrid, and it is. If you want to get specific, Keep it easy. Everything's a fucking hybrid. And the only thing that's differentiating are the terpenes and the flavor and the aroma. That is the only difference in cannabis, not your high THC. Because if I'm smoking a joint, and this is only 15%, it's not, it's like 27, I think. But but it doesn't matter, it's not doing shit for me. 27% is not doing shit. The last one I just smoked has got to be, I think it was like 28%, 20, 22, 23. It's not doing shit. I couldn't really smell and taste it. The terps really aren't there. So because I wasn't getting the terps, thank you for the nice background. We were mentioning it earlier, beginning of the show. I'll mention it again just a second, but Rob Harmon, you got to get a hold of him over at, right over here at, here we go, boom, 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 Marijuana Express MD in Orlando, Veteran Cannabis Care. The guy, first Tuesday or last Tuesday of every month, they give away free cannabis cards to veterans. So I like to mention him because how awesome. And I loved all the sayings, so I wanted those behind me. I'm like, isn't that cool? So anyways, hey, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Let me see, nothing better than the initial hit of aroma coming off of some dank buds. Yes, isn't that gorgeous? Doesn't that get you excited? Because there's a magic to it. And that is what makes you want to smoke. Not even makes you, excites you. Excites you about the strain that you're about to smoke. I mean, look, I've smelled stuff and I've been like, it's all right. Like, it's okay. It's okay. The smell is not exciting me. This one excited me, the initial aroma. And same with the rainbow belts. And they've been even smokes, really not kicking me in strong. Maybe very light, I can feel them. But so light, it's just a smoke. It's just I've got to smoke 3 joints just to get things rocking over here. Okay, why doesn't it show my name tonight? See, it doesn't. I know, Elizabeth, welcome to the show. I know it's you, but it doesn't. I don't know what's going on. LinkedIn is weird. It will show some people's, but others it will not. That's why it's the wildest thing. I mean, so we're talking about strains and we're talking about the beauty of landrace strains. So so let's talk about landrace strains really quickly. I mean, what are they? I hear a lot of people talking about it, but nobody describes it. A landrace strains, they are cannabis in its most authentic form. These strains have never been crossbred. Instead, they've been developed naturally in their native regions. Places like Hindu Kush Mountains, Hindu Kush. The jungles of Thailand, or the tropical climates of Panama. Panama Red, Acapulco Gold, wow! I get very excited about some Acapulco Gold. Lemony, peppery, woo! A sativa that just rocks your body. I remember Thai Stick. Each land race is a reflection of its environment. It's terroir. I don't know what the word is. It's like, it's a wine word. You know, as winemakers would call it, the sun, soil, and even altitude shape the plant's cannabinoids. They create the magic within. You know, those overall effects come from the love of a grower, come from beautiful soil, come from beautiful clean water, come from the magic of the pure sun and the air and the cold. I love cannabis that has been grown in cold climates because so much comes out of it. It gives it so much time, and it takes longer for it to grow, but that extra time creates more of a development, and it's amazing. But thank you again for the background. I wish I could see all the LinkedIn users. So what are the legendary landrace strains? The legendaries, Afghani, and of course Afghani strains come from the dry mountainous regions of Afghanistan. The high resin content of these plants makes them perfect for hash. And of course, hashish out in these areas, some of the best hashish comes out of Afghanistan. Hindu Kush out of Pakistan. This strain hails from the rugged Hindu Kush mountains. producing relaxing, earthy buds that gave rise to classics like OG Kush, Durban Poison, my absolute favorite. This would be the landrace that I search for everywhere I go, whenever I can find it. And unfortunately, it's not, you don't get it unhybridized or untouched. It's always messed with. So Durban Poison out of South Africa. Also, Swazi Safari comes out of South Africa. Another incredible, hard to find legendary strain. Grown under the tropical sun of Durban, South Africa, this strain is famous for its energizing and uplifting effects. Pure energy and magic out of this one. It's the sativa ancestor of Girl Scout cookies, cherry pie, Thailand. So Thai stick or Thai out of Thailand. These strains thrived in humid climates. They produce long, airy buds. They're the foundation of legendary hybrids like Haze or Blue Dream. Another one of my big favorites. I love Blue Dream. Gorgeous sativa. So Thai bud, you know, I didn't know that. I mean, I didn't. I thought Haze, but I just saw Blue Dream. I'm like, really? I think I actually acted like that when I wrote this down. I was like, Blue Dream? Holy shit. Yeah. But I love Blue Dream, one of my faves. One of my faves as a good regular smoke. But I always like my special smokes, my special strains. Whatever I smoked the other day, the Wizard AF, amazing. Amazing. It was a glass tip. I picked it up from the Flowery, which just sold, that we've confirmed it tonight. To Vario, or to Vario. I don't even know who they are. We are drinking tea. So tonight, high tea with Oregonji on Highly Motivated Sunday Smoke Sesh. Just chilling, kicking it, talking about some shit. Some very serious, important shit. Wow. Look, what we were talking about a little while ago, I gotta tell you, with Ahad, with Ashad. Amazing stuff. Let's get back to weed though, because I'm excited about this. I love it. Colombian Gold. I didn't want to wait on this one. Colombian Gold. Again, Durban Poison, Colombian Gold, Thai. Wow. I can shape all of my wants of strains now around these OG landrace. This high-altitude sativa is known for its euphoric, clear-headed effects. It's the parent of skunk #1 and other modern hybrids. Actually, so many things are hybridized from Colombian Gold. So, Durban Poison and Colombian Gold both have THCV, the extended hydrocarbon, which is responsible for so many different things. And used in combination, you can regulate your eating patterns, regulate your insulin levels, in combination. But THCV, the extended hydrocarbon, magic on its own. Okay, Acapulco Gold out of Mexico. Now, this sunny coastal strain is a cannabis icon with its uplifting effects and golden buds, influencing hybrids like Mexican Haze or many other hazes that we have on the market. Hybrid cross hazes, Acapulco Gold, Colombian Gold, Panama Red. Oh, that was the next one. Panama Red, grown in Panama's tropical climate. This strain is famous for its cerebral, stimulating effects, inspiring hybrids like Panama Punch. I have not had a Panama Punch since I've come to Florida. California, yes. I can even get one probably like East Coast. But here in Florida, there are many strains we've been missing out on. Malawi Gold. Oh, wow. Beautiful and delicious. Out of Malawi. Again, Africa, South Africa, that region is responsible for some of the most delicious cannabis. And I mean, whoa! So Malawi Gold, the African landrace, is known for its energetic psychedelic effects It thrives in the warm, humid climate of Malawi. Look, I'm drooling a little bit right now. We're talking about some amazing shit. Now, there's also Lebanese. Lebanese out of Lebanon. This strain grown in the semi-arid Bekaa Valley is the original source of some of the finest hashish in the world. Now, hashish we don't get here in Florida yet. Hashish. Wow. Frenchy cannoli. This French guy, he passed away. And my full respect to his family and everybody. He was the most genius, talented and skilled hashish maker and educator. So Frenchie, amazing. So if you're ever looking to get into hashish and curing it and drying it and pressing it and the whole process, look up Frenchie. Look him up on LinkedIn. His wife still runs the site. So look up Frenchie on LinkedIn, and his wife has a history of him. You can just scroll down the history of his page. So much education, so many videos, and Frenchie is such a character. He's amazing. So I think the role of the specific region and climate in cannabis. So we are in a realm of time that we can replicate weather. We can replicate the exact weather conditions and have it change to, you could have the weather channel on, the mountains of Afghanistan and get that weather and the wind speed and you can replicate that indoor. You can replicate it and you can get a very similar plant. But when you're taking out full sun, so what makes these strains special isn't just their genetics, it's where they're from. The climate, the altitude, and soil of each region contribute to this plant's cannabinoid and terpene profiles, which are specific and magical to that plant, to that region. You can grow Afghani out of Afghanistan. I have. You can grow any of these outside of their regions. But it's not going to be great. How do I explain that? Here's my best analogy. The food here in Florida, even if you go eat the most delicious, gorgeous, gourmet dish at a gourmet restaurant, your response inside is going to be, Is that it? I mean, didn't really excite me. I don't know what it is. It's about the food here in Florida. It doesn't excite me. It doesn't knock me off my socks. I don't know if it's the water. I don't know if it's the bread. I don't know if it's the sauce or the energy or the cooks, because I've met amazing cooks with amazing talent. But here in Florida, they're wasted. Even at the best restaurants, there's something about their food that just, I mean, I've had really good shit and it's been like good, but outside of Florida, I go to a place like that and the food's magic. Same with the weed. Now here in Florida, Goldflower's weed's fucking amazing. And that has restored my faith in Florida cannabis, because I lost my faith. Some of the top companies here in Florida are not the top companies, and their flower is subpar at best. I love Goldflower because it's organic, it's hand trimmed, it's living soil. That should be where people start. They shouldn't be cutting corners. It's our health. It's a medical product. And even if it weren't a medical product, they should be taking that care regardless. I mean, look, cannabis seems to be the only industry that has to have COAs for everything it does. The food and drug industry does not have to have certificate of authenticity or analysis, but cannabis does. The drugs you buy do not need it, and they don't get it, and they don't have it. But cannabis does. And it's not just to check the THC. It's to make things more difficult. Back in the day, our stuff was never tested. We never checked on THC. We didn't give a shit. We checked on smell. Oh, that smells good. That looks good. Ooh, that's gonna smoke good. So I talk about living soil. I talk about organics. The difference is in the flavor. I mean, even over here, I've got a little botanical garden. I got fish fertilizer, organic fertilizer that is biodegradable into the plant, that the plant loves, and it produces bigger and more beautiful vegetables and goodies. I mean, full sun exposure in these native environments allow for a broader spectrum of cannabinoids. I said the sun makes a difference. That's something indoor cultivation simply can't replicate. Living soil plays a big role. Native microbes and nutrients interact with the plant, creating unique flavors, medicinal properties you won't find in hydroponic growers or grows. I haven't seen in most hydroponic indoor grows I have not seen living soil. And living soil creates more of a medicinal benefit by creating medicinal cannabinoids and entourages you don't get. Entourages. Nick's over here making his own grenadine. Wait, let me see. Seltzer water and grenadine is delish. I used to put grenadine in my Zima. Anybody still drink those? Is Zima still around? I want a Zima. I have not had a Zima in so long. Oh, now I'm dreaming about a Zima. I used to put grenadine in my Zima. So delicious. Oh, you like a Shirley Temple? Where I think it's like the other way around. It's a Coke with a splash of seltzer and the grenadine and something else, or like cherry, because they make it more like a cherry flavoring. But anyways, so we're talking about some land races here. We're talking about, look, living soil playing such a huge role in the flower. Those differences make the world of a difference. Look, I talk about it here on the show. Make a small change. Make a small change in your world. Make a small change in your life. Big changes happen around you. Open yourself up to that frequency of kindness to the world. Don't want or need anything back from the kindness you put out there. Even if it's a little bit, you are still opening yourself up to things coming back. But don't need it. Don't want it. Just believe and forget. Let me see. Simple syrup and pomegranate is how Nick is making grenadine. Nick is a handy guy. This guy's got things down. He's like, look, I'm making my own. And that's the way you want to do it. You want to make your own. I make mead, honey wine, but I do buy some. I had one the other day. Pollination, delicious. There was a cherry revival or a cherry jubilee or a cherry revival. There was, what was it? Pollination. There was Dragon's Heart. All of these meads are made by the same company. And all of these meads, M-E-A-D-S, honey wine, not meats, mead. Wow. A grenadine mead. Interesting. So like a pomegranate, like a simple syruped honey pomegranate mead. I like where we're going on this here. That sounds, with hibiscus for color and back end sweetness. I'm gonna have to write this down. This is gonna be an interesting mead. So hibiscus, pomegranate. See, I can tell I'm not totally high, because if I was, I can't write. On Friday, whatever I was smoking on Friday, I was bazoinkazoinked, and I couldn't even write. It was insane. I can't even remember now. I think I had part of it over here. I may have to sparky that up. Okay. Don't even know what I'm doing, like poking at my notes. All right. I do want to talk about the downside of hybrids, because in this show, I also want to mention that I don't want to classify cannabis as indica, hybrid, sativa, because indica and sativa are two different plants. Indicas are short and stubby. Sativas are tall and lanky. It's the plant. So what differentiates it would be like the limonene or the beta-caryophyllene. It's the smell. It's the taste. It's the certain terpenes like the myrcene that kick it up. The peppery, the cloves, the lemony, the citrus, the burnt orange. Oh, fantastic. I don't know why the Frenchman came out. But in that is what kicks it into gear. Now, THC plays a role. Like this joint I'm smoking, if I keep smoking it, even at a low THC, I'm reinvigorating those levels of THC in me. But if it's not good weed, it's not going to get you high. It's not going to get you high. I quit smoking cigarettes so I can smoke more weed. That's why I did. I'm being straight with you here. I quit smoking cigarettes so I can smoke more weed. But I don't want to smoke weed like this. I want gold flower. I want some Jungle Boys. I want some, I want some of that flowery Wizard AF. I don't even know if that was the name of it, but it was Wizard AF. Wizard is fun. It was cerebral. It was energetic. It was body moving, body lifting, and it tasted so good. And it had a glass tip on it. So I thought that was really bougie. The seat gets uncomfortable. Sorry. And whatever, Jungle Boys. No, it was actually the flowery that I got that joint from. I think the Wizard. But no, the Jungle Boys, they've had some really good strains. So it's Gold Flower, Jungle Boys, Flowery. Those three would be like the top three. I know there's some really good ones coming. Now, Rise, the other day, Frank the Tank went to Rise. I went to Rise. I got the Durban Z. It was spicy. The Durban Z was spicy but racy. It made me cough a lot, but I can't tell if that was the paper I was smoking it out of or if that strain just kind of, but I really enjoyed the effects. And we've been talking about it right here with the landrace strains. I mean, we're talking about, hybrids. We're talking about sativas. We're talking about indicas. We're talking about the landrace and where these originated from. Hybrids are like a remixing a classic song. It's fun, but you lose some of the soul of the original. And with hybrids, we've diluted the pure cannabinoid profiles and unique effects that landrace strains offer. That's why I want to go back to the OGs. I want to go back to the originals. I want that original medical healing, cannabinoid availability. I want that mind, body, soul balance. OG strains for the definite win. There's a pure cannabinoid profile that I'm looking for. Am I ever going to find those originals? No. But if I can have a nice, pure enough Durban poison, that's good. Then I'm good. Then I'm happy. I'm very happy. A Thai, a Colombian gold, a Panama red, an Acapulco gold. Wow. We are talking about a party. Yeah. Okay. Actually, I got to tell you about a story where I was waiting for this dude to bring this Colombian gold. And, but look, modern strains often prioritize THC levels. And I think you're overlooking the terpene profiles. You're overlooking so many things. I mean, look, 15 to 17% is low for THC. But if you're smoking it, look, every time I light it and every time I'm smoking it, I'm reinvigorating that THC. The only time high THC like that's going to matter is if I take one hit and I put this down. So I've got a joint, I'm going to take one hit. And it's 28% THC or 30% THC. And I'm like, okay, great. Now I put it down. So I'm not going to smoke for, like, say, an hour. That THC will bond and keep me high off that one hit. If I let it digest and assimilate, maybe 15 minutes, you might feel lingering effects somewhere, something, And then you go back to that joint, you light it up again, and you take another hit, and you go put the joint down. That's the only way high THC is going to make that much of a difference. Something spicy there. Or maybe it's just harsh in my throat. I feel like it's harsh in my throat. I'll be honest, I'm not... I was looking for something a little smoother. Let me put this down. Okay, so the honey in the tea is actually very soothing. Honey plays such a great role. And I want to mention that really quick, because the reason I want to talk about honey is it's eternal. It's an antibacterial, an antibiotic. It can keep your food, safe. It can keep your body safe. It is, look, if you're sick, what I do, I like to take honey, a raw unfiltered honey, and I'll take garlic cloves. And I put the garlic cloves into a mason jar, and I fill the mason jar with honey, and I close it. And I put that into the fridge, into the bottom of the fridge. And I let it sit there. 6 months later, a year later, the longer it's there, the more powerful it is. So if you're sick, you open up the mason jar, you fish out or spoon out one of the garlic cloves, and you eat it. Now, you can put it on some toasted bread, like just smear it. So you're going to make it exciting. But delicious. Not just delicious for your body. It draws out the sickness and excretes it from your body. I'm not going to get into detail right now how it's going to excrete it. I'm sure you know better than I. So I talked about the remixing, and that's what a hybrid is. Modern strains, they are looking at THC only. But I really feel that we need to have a resurgence of terpene, flavonoid, aroma education in the public when it comes to recreational and medicinal cannabis. I mean, there's a renewed interest in land-raised strains because people want to experience cannabis in its purest, most unadulterated form. These strains offer the full spectrum of cannabinoids, the full spectrum of terpenes and therapeutic benefits as nature intended. I am a big proponent. I want these OGs, the land-raised strains. You can call them whatever you want to call them. But these are the ones that nature created, that what Mother Nature gave to us after years of pheno hunting. Like, people pheno hunt now for the strains. Maybe that's what nature did naturally. These strains are Mother Nature's gift herself. Look, it's also about sustainability. Reviving these strains often involves organic farming methods, living soil, minimal human interference, which is better for the plant and the planet. Remember, what cannabis does anyways, it's going to clean the soil. It cleans the air. Look, right there, that's been a big fight for me to grow cannabis outdoor. Outdoor growing, you are revitalizing soil. So why can't we use cannabis as a interchangeable crop? So maybe some of these farmers and farming communities, their soil that's spent and destroyed, let's grow cannabis there. And let's revitalize those nutrients and minerals within the soil using cannabis. I really think we're underlooking at the beautiful capabilities of what cannabis can do. We're underplaying it. We're like, it's weed. It's a superhero. It's a wonder drug. It's a superfood. And so more than just landrace, I mean, so landrace strains kind of teach us something. And it was funny, I did it in my notes, teach us something about medicine. These strains remind us cannabis's natural potential as medicine. Look, Afghani's high resin content is ideal for pain relief and relaxation. Durban poison's uplifting effects make it perfect for focus and creativity. Now, we're talking about, in its simplest of forms, when people were smoking weed and they say it's not helping me, it's recreational. All recreational weed, all medicinal weed is holistic healing. It's all holistic healing. Look, the Thai strains provided euphoric, energizing buzzes that were unparalleled. That's why I said the Durban poison was uplifting for people, giving great focus and creativity to artists and people who needed that focus and just help, that lift in life, that boost. I think by revisiting these genetics, we might discover cannabinoid profiles and terpene combinations that modern hybrids have bred out of existence, probably offering better options for specific medical needs. That's huge. And that's a reason right there to go after the landrace strains. I want to say thank you. Thank you for joining me on the show. Thank you for being a part of this energy and of this magic. I gather so much from this. Look, it takes me 20 minutes to get into the show. 20 minutes to feel the energy and feel the vibe. And I mean, I feel it immediately, but there's so much information to get to you. There's so much going on. I call it the relaxing into the show. I don't get to relax into the show. Every time I start the show, I'm so busy, I rush into the show. So there's once I get into the show, there's like a decompressioning of what I just went through mentally. And then getting here to the show, this is the community. This is the smoke sesh. This right here, I look forward to. I look forward to this. I have busy days, hard days. I'm digging an underground greenhouse. Underground greenhouse. Look them up. They're genius. So I'm doing it because I want a special greenhouse with a nice view. So I'm dug down like 6 feet. And I'm now securing shit. But I'm securing the wall of dirt that could collapse in on me at any time. I'm doing it now though. I mean, not right now, but I'm working on it little by little. But it's pretty fucking deep. And so it being pretty deep like this, but I don't know what I was talking about. Shit. Oh, so busy throughout the day. So I'm doing that. I'm visiting different regions. I'm doing high tea with Oregonji at different doctor's offices. Today was the pizza party. I love it. Love it. Love it. I love the energy that I am soaking up. And that is life. That is the energy of now. People, to describe the love of now, the action of now, the energy of now. Don't think about anything in the past. Don't think about a future that hasn't happened yet. Think about right now. This. When I was at that pizza party, watching those kids play, happy, smiling, laughing, screaming, going from game to game, just not playing for a score, not playing to win, playing to feel that energy and camaraderie these kids had together. That I watched, it was magic. How they sat together and ate together and all went underneath the table to play with their toys together. And that was an energy that, wow, filled my heart with so much joy. And I think if I if I was so busy thinking about the past, or if I was on my phone, or if I was thinking about the past or the future, just thinking. If I was fucking thinking, I wouldn't be able to enjoy the simple joys of life, the simple wow moments that surround all of us. Look around you, put your fucking phone down. Put the phone down, open your eyes, and soak in the energy of right now. There's a magic to it. I feel I know the feeling of the magic. Like when I say that, it's, somebody told me today, I forgot what they said. You're doing, when I cry, I cry. I laugh, I laugh. Whatever, who gives a shit? It's something about a sport or something they were doing, and they said it becomes second nature. So it just becomes second nature to feel that magic. When you think of nothing in the past and nothing in the future, I'm not saying don't. I'm saying take all of those things and put them on an imaginary table. Take the responsibilities and the bills. Take the worries and the stress. Take the shitty boss or the shitty traffic or the shitty blah, 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 or the box that you drive. Take it all. Whatever it is, take it. Put it on that imaginary table and just leave it there. You can still deal with shit. You can still pull things out and deal with shit, but don't let it consume you. Don't let it become you. To be in the now, to feel that magic of a situation. And I know you're like, what magic are you talking about, Oren? What the fuck are you talking about? Magic. Oh, it's magic. The best way to describe it, I was getting out of my car to go see one of my doctors, and I turned off the car. I moved back, opened the door, and it just magically worked open. Like, didn't slightly open it, I had to push it extra. Oh, it was just open. And I just got out of the car in a smooth move. I just kind of felt smooth. And the clothes I was wearing just kind of straightened themselves out. And the air felt good. You know, it just felt good. And the energy of the moment felt good. So I opened up the door and just kind of slid right in. And every word I spoke felt right. And I didn't spend too little time, and I didn't spend too much. And I acknowledged everybody and hit all my points. And then I was like, hey, y'all be amazing. Y'all keep doing the amazing things that you do. Have a great day. And I hit that door open and I just kind of slid right out, slid back into the car like it was nothing, started it up, pulled out, and just back into traffic, back on my route, back on that journey, and just feeling it. Just, boom, what a great day. And I did it again and again and again. And it just felt better every time. Because I believed in the confidence of me. I believed in my magic. You have magic. You have magic. You have to believe in it. Not needing it or wanting it. It's a belief. And it becomes you. I have no fear of speaking to anybody at any time. Big or small, pretty or not. And what is pretty? Pretty is a mindset. We think about what people think about us too much. I stopped giving a shit a long time ago. And that's maybe part of my magic, that I flow through life because I allow myself to. Throughout the day when I'm working, going to doctor's offices, I'm not thinking of the past. I'm not thinking of the future. I'm in the now. I'm driving and moving and working and talking and educating and but I do it with a love. I love it. I love the energy of creating new patient flow and of creating new customers for great weed. Great weed. I only work for great weed. You gotta have standards. And I'm authentic. I'm authentic enough to state it right there. I will only work for great weed because I only work what I believe in. And if you don't believe in it, then there's no fucking magic. If you don't believe in it, that magic doesn't create. It's you that's the magic. It's your belief, it's your love, it's your enthusiasm that creates that magic. So I get on with my day and I talk to those doctors and I bust into those rooms, and the doors that are closed to me, I come in. I mean, I'm not busting them down. I'm loud. I speak my presence into the room. Be magical. Be amazing, because you are. You are. The magic that you seek is within you. The hero that you seek is you. Man, I tell you. So the magic that I talk of, the magic that is that day, that magic that I just kind of flow, that's every day. That's every fucking day. That's how you see your life. There's no bad day. Your bad day is created by you. Your down day is created by you. You manifest the down. You manifest the depression or the downtroddenness or the, I don't know, whatever-ness they call it. But if you are the one creating your day, then lift it up. Lift it up and make it magical. Even if it's raining, I would get out of my car and feel as though I am dodging the raindrops in a dance and a slide into the lobby. And then I realize I'm soaking wet. But it's okay. It's okay. And I drop off my pamphlets. I pop back in the car and I realize now I've seen 17, 18 people, and it's like, wow. And your day just flies by. Get in the car and you drive home. And you know, you feel accomplished. You feel you have gone above and beyond, but only because you felt it and you felt good about it. And you could do that every day because it feels good. It's more than life. It becomes life because you enjoy it authentically. That's how I look at what I do. When I'm working for a cannabis company and I'm educating doctors about the cannabinoids and the combination and about the products and about their combination with different goodies, I love it. I love seeing the wonderment in a doctor's eyes because of course they learn about the endocannabinoid system. The endocannabinoid system's in the body, but they don't concentrate on it. It's not something that they get medicationally advised upon. And many times doctors getting out of their regular practices and they get into cannabis, they are amazed. They are amazed at the testimonials. They are amazed at the patients that they see with their own eyes. And I love when they come to me with questions. And I come to them with answers immediately. There's rarely anything I cannot answer. How'd that come up? There's rarely anything I cannot answer. Yes. Damn, even cooled, that is good. I put a lot of honey in that, like an incredible amount of honey. So much honey. All right, so I'm gonna light my last doink. I had a doink, but I wasn't really impressed with the other two doinks. So I think I was saying it a second ago, thank you. Thank you everybody for coming to the show. I wanna say hi to my dad. I wanna say hi to my cousins in England. I wanna say hi to my cousins in Israel. I wanna say hi to family and friends in Chicago, in the Carolina, North Carolina, in Mexico, in Germany. Wait, I don't know what's going on. I've got people all over the place right now. This is awesome. We are an international, dare I say, intergalactic smoke sesh with no topics, no expectations. We might talk about aliens. Good possibility we're going to talk about aliens. There's been a lot of shows lately where we talked about aliens. But there's a lot of alien shit going on. Look at these drones. Holy shit. They are all over the place right now. And I've seen some up close video. there's an orb of energy encapsulating a ship inside. Not all the drone ships do I see are the same. I think the very large vehicle-shaped drones are military. And I feel like the orbs that are morphing into a triangular-esque object are different. So the orbs are different from the drones. And the drones, I used to think I had an idea. People were calling me to let me know, I know some shit. Here's what it is. They don't know shit. I'm kidding. Some of these people that fucking call me, they fucking know shit. They know shit. But you know something? Right now, nobody knows anything. We are what, weeks, as other listeners have mentioned, they have been seeing these drones for months. So we are months into drone activity without any word out of the local or federal government. That's huge. Huge, because that makes me feel unsafe. That I knew our government couldn't protect us. That's why I myself moved out of the city. I moved out of all cities, damn it. I'm not a prepper, but I'm prepared for shit. Have my own food source. Building an underground greenhouse so I can have a better food source. And I can feed more of my family. I'm not a prepper, but I want to be more self-sufficient. Not sufficient on the power grid, so I have solar. I'm working on that, and one day I will have enough know-how to run everything here. That's the dream. Have an underground bunker studio. Wouldn't that be something? I don't want much. I actually want my garden, me and Angie working on our beautiful garden. I want that to thrive. So we have multiple places around the property that we have started creating bundles and bunches of areas that become their own gardens. So for those small wants of an individual. Oh, I also want to say hi to Dave. Dave is Angie's stepdad, dad. I want to call him her father because I think he's been more of a father to her than any other father. And he's an amazing guy. I just want to state, Dave is an amazing guy. He is a war hero, a war veteran. He is her stepfather, Angie's my wife, so Angie's stepfather, okay. He has shrapnel still in him. He was a gunner pilot in helicopters during Vietnam. And the life expectancy of gunner pilots in Vietnam, wow. There wasn't life expectancy. So this guy's a miracle on his own. And the only reason I'm mentioning right now, I'm mentioning him because I want to say hi. I see that I hear you watch the show. So I want to say hi. Hi, Dave. Thank you for watching the show. So he is a great guy. And he's also, so the second half of his life, he was a gardener in a college. He was not a gardener, not like just the gardener. He was the gardener. He ran like the entire botanical gardens. So Dave, we are working on a botanical garden here, and we have some really great shit dying. No, we have some really beautiful spots, and we are growing. So we have pretty much 7 acres, and I want to turn this 7 acres into like a butterfly museum garden. Like if you go to the butterfly museum and they have the outdoor, or they have the covered botanical atrium, that's what I'm trying to recreate. Ashley, welcome to the show. How are you? Happy holidays. See, this is what's great. This is the smoke sesh. Everybody's able to come together from wherever they are and bring their magic, bring their energy. And that's the magic that I tell you about. You've got to bring that magic to everything that you do. recreate it in your regular life, your regular movements, bring that flow. And it's not just cannabis, but cannabis helps. Oh, quickly want to mention it again. Just a quickie. Rob Harmon over at Marijuana Express MD, Veterans Cannabis Care. You got to check them out. And if you DM me, and if you need a renewal or a new license, you want a medical marijuana license and you're in Florida, send me a direct message. I might have, like, not only the deal of deals, just one, maybe two, one. How cool. How cool is that? So, okay. That's it. That's the sesh. That's what this is. It's an energy we all bring together to the table. Whatever this one is, it's a lot better. I think this is the Mule Fuel Cross. I had Mule Fuel, but not enough. So Mule Fuel would have to be like the first half of it, because I can feel an effect immediately. You saw that. I smoked 2 other joints. They did nothing for me. Nothing. The tea has got me more relaxed than those other 2 joints. But this one, much better. Mule Fuel is one of the gold flower blends. It was a Heisman 34. I think this blend was sitting at 30% THC, and you know how I'm not big on high THC, but it was also 3.7 on the terpene profile. Wow, 3.7. And I can taste it. I think this is definitely the Mule Fuel. Look, I'm already drooling a little bit. I'm like, it's nice. I told you, look, halfway through a joint, you should feel the entourage effects. You should feel that, hey, all right. I don't know what's going on with the music tonight, but this is a groove, yo. It's like an intergalactic holiday space groove with a little bit of funk. Well, I say it and the music changes. Just like that. See? Doesn't want me to get into the beat too much. It just wants to, like, fuck me up. This is AI music, by the way. Just so you know, the music that's playing behind me goes to the beat of my voice. It goes to, I think, some of the actions. I don't know what the fuck that was. But I think the AI is listening to the beat of me, and it is changing the beat of the music depending on my speech patterns. Much better. The half of it that has Mule Fuel in it, much better. So anyways, what were we talking about? Absolutely nothing. And everything at the same time. The magic that you bring to a situation. And I was explaining what that magic is. It's more than just a movement and a way of speaking or a way of feeling. It's all of that combined. You can't be stuck mentally in the past and feel that magic, because you'll never get that moment. Not unless you're manifesting in your dream world. Not unless you're going, as you are going into that dream state, and you are looking to, I don't know, you're kind of looking to manifest and recreate. Okay, this is some weird shit. So when you're looking to manifest and create, and even if you're a person who stresses, that is the stage in your mind cycle that you can start to manifest and create and control your beliefs. But in your waking world, it's very difficult to do it. It's very difficult just to be in the now. I have a gift of letting go. No matter what, no matter where, no matter how, I can let go of the pain of life. And I call it the pain of life because it's also the learning of life. We learn. That's what life is. It's our souls learning and feeding back to that Akashic record, to that invisible library that feeds us all our ideas and our innovations. And where again, we've spoken about it, many greats like Tesla or Edison or the Indian mathematician all received teachings from somewhere beyond. We call it Edward Casey, the Akashic record. So if you're definitely interested in more information in the Akashic record, check it out. I mean, is it a real thing? From what we theorize, sure, but it's not an actual place. It's a place that we theorize that all thought and learning and knowledge and history that is now, because time is not past, present, future. There is no past, present, future. There is now. And everything is happening right now. Always. Time is a physical thing almost. Time can be manipulated. Einstein had even theorized that time can be bent, can be twisted. Well, it can be. Other scientists have as well. There was a Russian cat that I spoke about a couple shows ago, that incredible astrophysicist, a Russian astrophysicist, and Sergey, all right, I'm gonna butcher names. And by the way, happy holidays, everybody. Happy holidays, because holy shit, what is it, Christmas and Hanukkah is like just a couple days away? Did you get presents? Did you get everybody shit? And she wrapped everything for everybody, I think. And now I gotta go shopping again. I'm just looking. Oh, there's still some things hiding. I gotta show you one. This is the cutest fucking thing. You ready? Okay, wait. I don't want it. Okay. Wait, let me just put it down for a second. Okay. It hasn't been wrapped yet. I was really into monkeys as a kid. And I always wanted a monkey until I realized that they're really quite disgusting creatures. I mean, they're not, but I heard they, you know, it requires more care than I was ready to give. And as a kid, I don't know, I always got a hold of monkey dolls. And so for my daughter, she had seen this somewhere, and so had mentioned to me that there's a monkey that sucks his thumb. She's 6 years old. A monkey that sucks his thumb. And when you put the thumb in there, just watch. Wait, let's do a. You saw that? And now it just burped. So anyways, it's one. So one of the presents. So I've got a. So this one still needs to be wrapped. But go out and get presents. If you haven't done it, what the hell have you waited for so long? I don't know why people wait. Buy presents throughout the entire year, like the whole year. Don't wait. It's like giving back. I mentioned on the show that our kindness starts in Thanksgiving and it ends in New Year's. We have a kindness for strangers, a kindness for homeless, a kindness to feed everyone from Thanksgiving to New Year's. And then after that, we somehow magically fucking forget. So this year, I'm pushing to be kind all year round. I am pushing that we be kind from New Year's to New Year's, from Thanksgiving to Thanksgiving. We give back every month. We give back all throughout the year where we can, how we can, so that we are better humans, helping humans. We need to be better humans, more kind. And that's why I say in every show, bring kindness if you can't bring anything else. Bring authentic you. No masks. You not having to be anything for anybody else but you. You are amazing. You are magical. You are capable of things that, well, you are a quantum universe of your own. And you being a quantum universe, the energy that you possess, the creation that you possess, but you have to believe in yourself. When I say I feel that magic every single day, whether it's a bad day, whether it's a good day, it's all right here. It's how you interpret things. It's how you see it. Sure, I've been hit with a lot of bad days lately, but not so bad. I've had a lot more time with the family. The energy's been good. I missed my kids. And I got to spend a milestone because I wouldn't have if I was nonstop working. If I was nonstop working, I wouldn't think of anything but work. And even my own birthday would go to the wayside. But this time, I turned 50 and I had a good time. And it was a celebration. Giving me the opportunity to recenter, reprioritize, re-visualize. That's amazing. What is today? Today's Sunday? Holy shit, that's amazing. Wait, today's Sunday. Today's Sunday. Wow. Today is Sunday. But you know why I love that? It's the end of the week and it's the beginning of the week. A lot of people are nervous about Monday. They're like, it's Monday, 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 Monday. I don't want to go to a Monday. I cannot do Monday. It's not about that. Monday is magical. It's just another fucking day. Sunday is already started. The week has already started. You have already started the week. It's not like you are entering into the week like you're unprepared. I like to go by the ideology of Anthony Bourdain. Live by the seat of your pants, but loosely prepare, loosely plan. Know to be ready in every situation. So I'm not a prepper, but I am prepared for shit. I know how to make a fire. I have a bug out bag for everybody. I have an escape plan. And if that escape plan goes to hell, I don't have another one. Because I'm not a fucking prepper. I just fucking watched a show once and I saw where they were going and I'm like, that's a great fucking idea. Escape plan done. I think you need to love yourself and you need to remember yourself. By being able to do that, you see the magic and the energy you bring to the table. You're important. You're very important, but you rely on the approval of others. You rely on somebody else telling you that you did a great job. You already know you fucking did a good job. You already know you did a great job. You don't need validation. What you need is your power. What you need is to validate yourself with yourself. It's not about how good they think you are. It's how good you think you are. I have a confidence that's insane. Like, I rarely see it. And when I do see it, I smile and I soak it up. I want to see it. I love crowds of people. I love the energy. I love stages. I love seminars. I wish I could sing. That would be fun. That would be fun. But no. I mean, I think I could do like one key and then I fail terribly. Unless I'm like singing Nickelback songs or some shit. But no, I have a confidence that's insane. And so insane that I want others to feel this. I want others to know that you can stop giving a shit about what other people think. You can stop caring because what they think doesn't matter. It's what you think. And by the way, they're not thinking about you. Oh, here we go. People aren't thinking about you. Like, they're not thinking bad thoughts. They're not thinking, oh, you walk funny or you eat funny or your hair looked funny. Who gives a shit what they think? When you drop all of that, you see the world very differently. You feel a magic that is so different in the world because you know your presence will affect it. Your energy is going to affect it. Your life will affect it. But I think it's more, you have to know you. You have to believe in you. I know I'm just fucking rambling on, but it's the truth. And even in my rambling, you need to know you're magnificent and that you're capable of a lot of things. And that's all I'm trying to get to. I'm just trying to get to it that you can do a lot of shit. You just got to believe in yourself. And forward motion all the time. One step forward. You can't go backwards. You've got to believe in your strength and in your emotion and in your person and in your fucking magic. And then this confidence of life changes because you see through the veil of things and you see that everybody is insecure and everybody questions what everybody thinks and everybody cares so much. When you stop caring, it's a weird magic because you're not worried about thoughts. You're not worried about how you're eating anymore or how you're breathing or how you're dressed because there's a different comfort that becomes because I don't give a shit. I don't care what anybody thinks of me. When I ask people, hey, if you like the show, follow the show. If you like the show, tell people about the show. But if you don't, I don't care. I don't, because you will do it if you want to, and you won't if you won't. This show is only a smoke sesh, and it's already become everything I ever imagined it, or could have imagined it to be. It is international. It is intergalactic. I am waiting to hear if they're watching me on the space station. They could be, because I am sending out intergalactic vibes to those two people on the space station that are still fucking there. They're still there. They were supposed to come back like ages ago. But there's a guy and a lady, a man and a woman. The lady, she has this wild hair. I mean, like Medusa. It's kind of cool. But she could really put it in a fucking ponytail. I mean, you watch the videos and it's like getting in her face and she's like, put it in a fucking ponytail. Holy shit, it's a lot of hair. We see. I know you want to come home, but just, you could do something with it. And like when the other guy's standing next to her, he's like, it's like attacking him or some shit. He'll be standing there and there was like a strand coming like, he's like, but they're still up there. So I am sending out intergalactic vibes from highly motivated to the space station. NASA was supposed to bring them back. Elon Musk was planning to bring them back already, but they delayed his mission. So now they're going to be up there even longer. I even heard they were drinking their own urine at this point. This is, I know, the recycling. That means it's time to bring them back. I mean, they got a shipment the other day. If they can get a shipment, why can't we just bring them back? I figured our technology is better than this, that people would not be stuck on the space station. And we want to send people to Mars? All right, the first settlement didn't make it. We're sorry. Fucking sorry? What kind of shit is that? I mean, we had no clue. What? Because that's how I feel our government is right now. We're wondering about the drones in the sky. Do you have anything to say? Do you know anything? Oh, we don't know shit. That's our government right now. We don't know what's going on. It's wild. So that's got me nervous. That's it. And not really nervous. I'm letting go of it because I know. So Baba Vanga and Edward Casey both predicted contact with extraterrestrial or advanced civilizations. They did not, I don't think Baba Vanga had pinpointed exactly when, nor do I think Edward Casey did though. And we did a show about him because we were talking about the Akashic Record and how Edward Casey is like the godfather to holistic medicine. But he had no medical degree, he had no medical training, and he got all of this through he would go into like a deep sleep and speak shit into existence. He would diagnose people, he diagnosed thousands of people, and his accuracy was 100%. So he said we're going to have alien visitation or alien intergalactic, I think his words were intergalactic federation. Edward Casey even spoke it. So I'm speaking it to you that there is some crazy shit going on. And I feel that we are desensitized to it. Like, it's like, who gives a shit? Fucking aliens. I do want to smoke with the aliens. Or I want to smoke whatever good shit they have. See, if I cared what people think of me, I don't think I could do the show. I would self-doubt myself in every word I spoke. I would be like, did I speak about this? Did I already talk about this? What am I doing? I don't even know where I am right now. And sometimes that is me. I see myself right now and I'm talking into the camera. There's a lot of room for self-judgment, but I don't self-judge because I also don't give a shit if anybody else judges. There's no judgment of me because I have no judgment of myself. I don't think of anybody judging me. And it doesn't faze me if they did. I don't care. I don't care what anybody thinks. I mean, I know it's only good things. Hi, how are you doing? I look good for 50. And that's it. That's the energy I put out. That's the energy of who I am. I am authentically in search of my true self. And this show is like part of that. What was it, a smoke cloud? And this show is an authentic search, is part of that authentic search, is part of that movement of energy in community, in something beyond. So anyways, what I was saying earlier, this show is everything I ever wished it to be. We are international, we are intergalactic, we are everywhere. So I thank you all for being part of this movement, this community, this ever-evolving show, which I thank you all for showing up. And tonight, I want to mention, and I think it's happening, I don't know if it's working, but tonight we should be live on the TikToker, on the LinkedIn, on the Twitch, on the Facebook, and on the YouTube. Boom. That's a lot, yo. Right there, that's 5 networks. We would be on the Insta-Cha-Cha, but they're giving us problems. And I'm sure the TikToker's having problems this evening. Because, but whatever. Look, as a society, we need to get over this. And I do have to mention the last joint was the mule fuel. Because I'm definitely feeling the effects of that sativa right now. It kicks you in the ass. It's spicy. So this one is spicy and very, very terpy. 3.7 on the terps profile. It makes me feel like, and I could definitely feel more of a body push, like to do something, you know, to take care of shit, to maybe organize part of this room. No, I'm not that interested to organize this fucking room. That's a lot of work. I might do it though, because now I'm looking at it going, it's kind of hard. Pretty done part of it. Should be quick. My studio is many things. It's a botanical garden, a jungle right now because shit's cold and my plants are delicate. They're like, it's cold, bring me in. So they're all inside here. And it's storage for all of tents and wheels and spinny things and speakers, lots of speakers. Megaphone, My favorite megaphone, the golden megaphone. That shit's serious, yo. Down to the last drop. That's good. So much sweeter because all the honey is sitting there at the bottom. So delicious. But happy holidays, everybody. It's right around the corner. So I'm coming live. Listen, I'm going to be live on Wednesday. Today is Sunday. And Wednesday is Christmas and Hanukkah. On the show, I might light the first candle of Hanukkah, which is on the 26th. This is so wild. I don't remember a time when Christmas and Hanukkah started on the same night or the same day, the same night, the same day, the same night. It's like the same night. Same night, same day, blah, blah, blah. And the Popey Popes, look, we spoke about it on the last show. The Popey Pope is opening up gates, doorways, and doing a ceremony that's never been done before. Very ominous. Very ominous. You know, there's a lot going on. So I wish you all an amazing holiday, an amazing time with family and friends. I wish you all the greatest of energy. And remember, it's not about yesterday. It's not about tomorrow. It's about right now. And right now is everything around you. And that should be the theme of your holidays. Right now. Right now, hug those people. Right now, tell those people you love them. Right now, enjoy those smells of the food, the smell of the people, their hugs, the feel of the warmth, the energy, the magic. Enjoy the right now. And coming from going into Christmas and the New Year's, wow. Wow. There's an energy when we're all together thinking about changing time over, even though it's just a symbolic thing and it doesn't really fucking mean anything. But in that symbology, there's unity, because as a unified world, we are changing over to the next year. Even though time and space is a construct of man, or time more so time and calendar. But New Year's, we have a combined energy. We have a combined union of people thinking along the same lines. It's a great time for manifestation. It's a great time to believe in the world and the life and the path and journey that you want. You have to believe in it. And by believing in it, you create it. I read an article today, Elizabeth, on our show. If she's still on the show right now, she wrote an amazing article about her journey. And I just want to say that's an amazing journey. And it's amazing things you're going through. And amazing things you're learning about yourself as an individual. That right there is magic. And that's journey, and that's adventure, and she's learning her healing through cannabis. Wow. So I wanted to say amazing, and our hearts are all with you. Even those that haven't read the article, our hearts are still with you. She's manifesting and creating her future. And that right there, not because she needs it, not because she wants it, because she believes in it. It's the power of belief in your manifestation that makes the biggest difference. Belief. If you need it and if you want it, it never happens. I don't need money. I don't want money. Neither does money, obviously. Money doesn't want me nor need me. When you stop chasing so hard those things that you think you want so much or that you need so much, when you stop doing it and put the importance of it not into how much it's needed, but the belief of what it can do, the belief in the bills that it can pay, the food that it can provide on the table, the belief in your housing and furniture and clothing and shoes, the belief in the education and the books, the belief in the car and the payments and the gas. It's the belief. It changes the world around you. And if nothing else, it changes the frequencies that come at you. That's why I say put kindness out there with no needs and wants of it back, and no belief of anything that would come back. Just let it. Let it be and forget about it. Bring the kindness with you just to be authentically kind. Bring authenticity and enthusiasm to life. And it changes everything. Don't wear a mask for anybody, not even yourself. Be honest and true in your intention. And life becomes magic because you don't carry the weight. Yes, there are still bills. Yes, there's still responsibilities. Yes, there's still shit I gotta take care of. Contracts I need to have signed and closed and work that needs to be done. But at the same time, let it go. Let it all go. What help is it going to be for me right now to let it become me and manifest me and work around the tire that I am dredging or something? No. Put it on the imaginary table. All of it. All of it. The past, the present, the future. Just put it right there. And just be it right here in the now. That's it. That's it. I was so looking forward to today's show, and I'm so excited and so glad that I've had this time to spend with everybody. So close to the holiday. It was a beautiful cup of tea. This was the Moonlit Brew. Very calming, very relaxing. I feel very relaxed. Even smoking the mule fuel, I feel pretty relaxed. I wanted to see if I noticed Goldflower's cannabis right off the bat. I did. I noticed it more from its entourage effects. And that's what I've noticed from organic cannabis. Organic hand-trimmed cannabis, because you want those crystals. You want that beautiful, gorgeous crystallization stay right there on the plant, because you are getting a medicine there that is magic. It keeps that sticky icky together. It helps not dry out the plant as quickly. So many things. I mean, look, I wish I could show you, but I can't because I don't see it. I don't have it, so I'm not going to show you. It's Sunday. Wednesday is Halloween. Is Hanukkah and Christmas. Big things happening. Everybody's getting presents. I don't know when presents became the big deal. When I was growing up, you got one present. And because my birthday was in the same month and normally a lot closer, you get one present. You don't get multiple fucking presents. You get one present. And now, somehow, I become a parent, and it becomes freaking 8 presents? A present a night? Really? This is the American tradition for Hanukkah. For Hanukkah, the children get a present a night. I've got a lot of kids. That's a lot of fucking presents a night. That's the American tradition. The Israeli tradition is, you get what? What is this? You get a present. You get one present, shut your mouth. What is this shit, 8 presents? We are not in America. We don't have money like this, you crazy. I don't know why the Russian comes out. It's like Russian, South African guy comes out. Weird accents. But for Hanukkah, I think the whole thing is a present a night, and that's the American tradition. So that's what I have to do. But it's okay because I enjoy it, and it's perfectly fine. No, and I think I've picked up some really fun things, and I think presents should be more memorable. So in that, I try to find things for the older kids that are a little bit more memorable. But we're at that time of year, and look, it's right around the corner. So American traditions and European, Middle Eastern traditions are very different from each other, because it wasn't about presents. It was about love and family and time together. It was about recharge, mentally and physically. It was about drinking shitty eggnog or good eggnog until you felt shitty about it. So yeah, that's really it. Good eggnog until you felt shitty. I think it's about when I say living in the now, during the holidays, it's hugging people that you may not have the opportunity to hug again. You don't know if I'm knock on wood. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying, living in the now means you love people differently. You see them differently. You see life differently. Because life gives and she takes. Sometimes very suddenly. I believe we're energy, and we're neither here nor there. You know, we cannot be created, nor can we be destroyed. We are already here. And we just change form, like water changes into steam, and steam changes back to water. So we are just in a meat carcass of sorts, and all electrical energy and mental dedication towards this thing powers this body of genius, of excellent mechanical movings. I mean, not so excellent. My back is killing me, and this arm is like T-Rexing out. We are magical beings, and we are multiple organisms at the same time. There are multiple organisms, thousands of organisms on our body that are our body, that are working with us symbiotically. I think that is wild. And then you realize you are the energy, you are the essence, you are beyond. So there's always beyond. How the fuck did we talk about that? So anyways, quick. I was saying I thank my father. Just thank you, Dad. Thank you, England. Thank you, Israel. Thank you, Chicago. Thank you, everyone. Texas, Carolinas. I don't know where else. I'm just thanking fucking people. Thank you. All right. And thank you for coming to the show. Thank you for being the show. Thank you, Nick. Thank you, Chris. You guys are always fantastic energy here on the show. And I appreciate it every single time. So Wednesday, I'm coming to you live. Wednesday, if I'm allowed to, and I'm not in too much trouble or something for coming live, which I should be fine. Or it's family time, but everybody's asleep by like 8, 9 o'clock anyways. I'm a late one. I can never sleep at night. I'm up all night long. Stanley! Y'all, one of the OGs right here, the Tartakoven. But Stanley, awesome guy. He's in Texas. Good man. But definitely I appreciate all of you coming here, and I show gratitude for the energy y'all bring, the amazingness you bring, the history that you bring. And that's what this smoke sesh is. No expectations, no topics, but we're going to talk about everything under the sun. And we're going to help change the world through our kindness. And that's what I want to see out of all of you. If you can't bring anything, bring kindness, bring energy, bring goodness. You don't have to be nice. You don't have to be stepped on or walked all over. Be strong, be amazing, be everything. Be the creative powerhouse that you already know that you can be. Remember, we were talking about magic earlier, but not like abracadabra. No. The magic and the movement, the magic of life, the magic of feeling everything around you now. Not yesterday, not tomorrow. Now. And that's why holidays are a big deal. Hug people. Tell them you love them. Enjoy that casserole that you might not enjoy. Eat extra servings of ham. Or don't. Live in the now and don't eat the extra servings of ham. Gravy is good. Potatoes are good. Yum, yum. Okay, I'm going to put this one down. And I have some really big roachis here. But you know what we're going to do? I was talking about the unicorn meat. I'm going to go ahead and puff on a rosin of the unicorn meat. So we're going to open it up. I haven't. It's been sitting and waiting for what? I'm not even sure. But yes, definitely happily holidays. And we're going to be coming to you Wednesday. Now, again, same place here on the Twitch, the LinkedIn, the Instagram, the TikTok. Did I forget anybody? And the YouTube. We're going to be coming to you right here, live on Wednesday, a holiday special edition, which will be everything that it will be. and maybe nothing at all. But it will still be the coming together of community and energy. It's so wild. Stanley, I was thinking about you just the other day. That's wild energy right there. Stanley, when I say he's an OG, this guy, he taught me so much about people, about goodness from people, and deep inside, just good people. Good people. And salt of the earth people. Like I was talking about the Israeli guy who told us about disclosure. I'm telling you, very cool cats, very intelligent people. Okay, right? So we have now Sade or Sade, either way, whichever pronunciation that it is, happy holidays. And happy holidays to all of you. So again, I told you, I'm coming to you live on Wednesday again. You can find me right here 3 times a week, highly motivated. It's the community. It's not just me. We are here for all of you, for each other, to smoky, to talk, to chit-chat, to spread the energy far and wide. Remember, kindness changes the world, not just around you, but everywhere. You change the people change those people. And wow, it's electric. That is awesome. Thank you, Stanley. I know, I'm sure I've left an impression sometimes. But no, you're definitely thought of, and your history and your energy and my growing up in Texas, you definitely have a big footprint there, you know, and that's an awesome thing, you know, where this show brings everybody together. And I even heard, my dad was telling me, he was at a Kunas meeting. Kunas in Texas, you know, it's not what you people think. Actually, it probably is everything you think. But he said one of the members there had mentioned my show. And I was like, wait, what? I'm sorry, what? He's like, yes, son. I was actually quite surprised to then that one of the fine gentlemen at the Kunas Society had mentioned that he watches your show. And he said it's absolutely bloody brilliant. And I said, well, that is absolutely bloody right. This show is for everybody. It's not if you smoke. It's just community. And we're all part of the same community. We all have an endocannabinoid system. And because we all have this endocannabinoid system, we're all connected. So here we are. Whether you smoke or whether you toke or whether you don't, who cares? We are all here with the greatest of energy. We are highly motivating each other. And each other, the nation and the world and the world. Boom. Intergalactic. So I'm fine. Look, it's great. Everybody's here and it's a fantastic community of people. And again, I'm sending out intergalactic vibes over to the space station. I want to get this off planet as well. We are going to be the farthest reaching smoke session anywhere. So I just loaded up the rosin, or the full spectrum rosin, of the unicorn meat that I got from Sanctuary. Okay, let's test it. It's on a low, very low. Not the same. It's okay. I don't really vape, but it's not the same. The flower is so much more stinky and deep and earthy, even though it's rosin. And rosin is the flower. I mean, it's washed flour, and then they've taken all those beautiful crystals, they freeze dry them, and then they squeeze them, and they get this gorgeous oil right out, and they pick it up, and they just pick it up and they put it right in. But that right there, you see that color? It's very, very clean. So to me, it looks like it's not a rosin. There's a little bit of rosin left in there. You see the color difference? That is rosin, R-O-S-I-N. Not resin, but rosin. This kind of looks more like a distillate. A distillate is a singular THC. You don't want to be smoking that shit. You want something full spectrum, full plant medicine. That's where the healing begins and becomes. Stanley, you know, it would be great to have you on the show sometime. I know what a wild request, but what wild history and stories that you have as well. And so, and remember, the story and the show's about nothing at the same time. Just where you're at, what you're doing. Stanley was running a bank for a while. I don't know if you're still running that bank, and if you are, I've had some great retirement ideas. No. That'd be terrible. We should talk. No, again, joking. You get nothing in banks. Banks don't have enough money. Now it's all digital. Now everything is digital. Boy, so much more to think about. All right, people. You've been an amazing audience tonight. You've been an amazing energy. I want you to take this energy. Now, wait. I want you to take it because today's Sunday, the beginning of the week. So Monday's just another day, and you're floating right into that day with good energy, good positivity, good enthusiasm. It's part of the journey. There's an adventure here, and you're on it. You're on it with all of us. We're all on this gigantic adventure. So I'm excited for you. Stanley, I will definitely message you. You're on the Facebookie? All right, boom. I've got him on the Facebookie. So that's going to be definitely fun. We should have him writing it down here as well because Oren's brain works, but you've got to write shit down. Right. Stanley Tartikoff. Not that I know another Stanley necessarily on the show. Oh, you know, Stanley inspired me with his funky. He had I don't know if you still have it, Stanley. He had this like goatee, or this not Fu Manchu, and not really goatee, more of just a soul patch, but it was a perfect triangle. He had this soul. You know, Stanley's got this soul about him, very special. He's one of those people that carries around that magic. He feels that magic of life, and he's able to, seriously, almost able to, I mean, even though, look, life is hard, life is tough, and you go through changes, but he's able to almost float magically. He's got that kind of movement and soul to how the guy speaks sometimes. It's just a really neat thing. Because some people find a certain joy in life that we can find that moment. We can find that energy, and we can work with it. We can be it. You know, that's how the Frank Zappa homage, and it is just like Frank Zappa, and it's perfect triangle. It's got to be a lot of work. You've got to be able to look at like, oh shit, look, it's just not right. Look, it's just not right. And if it's not right, you have to shave the whole thing off. God, what a travesty. Things can happen. So we are here, highly motivated, on multiple channels, coming to you with kindness, with energy, with enthusiasm for the week. And I am excited for you. I'm excited because this week, holy shit, what a week. You've got family, you've got friends, you've got ceremonies, you've got Christmas and presents and trees and Hanukkah and candles and lightings, and wow. It's a lot. So enter it with kindness and love and live in the now. Remember, hugs, kisses, tell people right now that you love them, that you think of them, that you appreciate them in your life, because things change quickly. And when you can appreciate it now, this is everything. Because time is not past, present, future. It's just now. When you realize that, and when you learn that, reminiscing is beautiful in the now. Future casting a bit is great in the now. But hasn't happened yet, and is still happening. The past is still within us. It's still within the now. But don't let it consume you. Don't let it become you. All right, there's really nothing else to say other than you're amazing. And I appreciate you being here. All of you. Good night. Sleep tight. Enjoy those moments of now. Enjoy the holidays. Enjoy the socks and the ties that you get as gifts. Enjoy it. Is that a belt that you received? It's a lovely new belt that you've just received, because it came from energy, and it came from love, and it came from goodness. It's not the physical gift. It's the energetic digital. You can call it digital or whatever that energy, that physical energy would be. But that's what it is. So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad we had this time for all of us to come together. And we're going to be back again 3 times a week, Friday, Sunday, Wednesday. This is Highly Motivated. This is a different podcast. This doesn't have topics, but it does, but it doesn't, but it does. No expectations. Just a smoky smoke and a little talk, chit chat, boom, boom. That's what it is. I appreciate you all. Thank you. All right. Have an amazing night. I will see you Wednesday on Christmas and Hanukkah on the special edition. What we're going to do special, I don't know. I'm going to put a lot of thought into this. I'm going to smoke a couple joints. I'm going to come up with some great ideas. And if I don't, then I'm going to approach the show and say, I've got nothing. I got a big, gigantic hoochie noochie of a doink to smoke with you. But that's it. You're amazing people. And you bring energy to me as well. Thank you. Take that energy to the week. Create, manifest the life you want. If you are not happy, find that happy. Find that authenticity. Life should be about authenticity all the time. Okay. I'm just looking for the button. It's a small button. And it's far away now. Have a good night.